With another stone tablet from Skyview put into place, we make our way to the new pillar of light, COULDN Volcano. Here we meet the Magma people, who not only let us know Zelda crossed this path, but gift us the digging mitts as well. These allow us to dig for the key to the Earth Temple. This dungeon, with its round and fiery aesthetic, has plenty of things you couldn't miss. As soon as we make it inside the temple, we stumble upon one of the two Magma we saw before we entered the temple, Cobal. Though as we talk with him, many realize how odd it is he dug through the entrance without hitting a pocket of magma. The dangers of digging with so much lava all around is immense. However, due to us seeing no burns on Cobal or lead, we can assume the Magma have a defense mechanism against extreme temperatures. While you can't see it clearly, the Magma protect themselves from lava with a tiny layer of air all around their bodies, keeping their body insulated. The main gimmick of this temple is the giant ball we utilize to float across the massive pools of lava all across this dungeon. This technique is possible due to Link's amazing balancing skills. Though, why does Link even have these balancing skills to begin with? If we think back to the intro scene, we were told Link was a major slacker when it came to his Loftwing training, meaning during his designated practice time, he must have been doing something else that contributed to this skill. The only explanation is Link constantly practiced many party tricks during this time frame, all focused on balance. Link's plan to utilize these skills was to impress Zelda and make her laugh. But weirdly enough, this balance training was the last thing the goddess required before Link was ready to take up his position as the chosen hero, thus cutting his plan short. Lizalfos usually are just lizards who get minor mini-boss appearances in every Zelda game. However, for some reason, the room we fight the mini-boss Lizalfos in makes the fight feel more important than it is. While this is probably due to the room being the most ornate and cool-looking room inside the entire temple, there's probably a good reason a room of this caliber was given to these two Lizalfos. These two lizards actually had a unique mutation that allowed them to hear each other's thoughts. While this usually made them an unstoppable force, during their fight with Link, one was dumbfounded Link made it across the lava lake purely on a ball alone, and couldn't stop thinking about how improbable it was Link made it into their room. Their thoughts about the probability of this occurring grew so loud it distracted both of them and caused them to only fight at 20% concentration at the level of an ordinary Lizalfos. After being given the bomb bag by Lead, the intended path through the rest of the temple is through a tunnel guarded by a pretty inconspicuous wall. Though as usual, in the lava river that follows, we encounter magma spumes. These creatures are round in shape with eyes protruding from their heads. These eyes, however, are not very good at sensing light, leaving many lava spumes severely farsighted. Due to this blindness and the magma spume shape being similar with the ball Link rolls on, they actually confuse the ball with another one of their kind when it gets close. While it's odd they start to run away from their presumed peers, that instinct is actually just a part of the magma spume's culture, where they have an eternal game of tag that is constantly played. The boss of the Earth Temple is Scaldera. This boss is very simple, running with the feed the boss a bomb then attack cycle. However, its description as a pyroclastic fiend is a little wrong. While the pyro and fiend's meanings make sense, clastic is defined by the definition made up of fragments of pre-existing rocks. While this may be somewhat accurate, when majority of people think of rock, they usually think of smaller rocks than what we see on Scaldera. Therefore, the name change I suggest would be Scaldera Pyrobigclastic Fiener. And that is the end of this video. If you enjoyed, you know what to do.